we're diving deep into a topic that is not just essential for academic success, but is also crucial for navigating the complexities of everyday life: critical thinking. We live in a world bombarded with information, some of it factual, some misleading, and some outright false. In this digital age, where opinions can easily masquerade as facts, the ability to think critically is more important than ever. But what exactly is critical thinking? Why is it such a vital skill? And most importantly, how can you develop it to make better decisions, solve problems more effectively, and ultimately, live a more informed and thoughtful life? By the end of this video, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of critical thinking and practical strategies to sharpen your critical thinking skills. So, let's get started. What is critical thinking? Critical thinking is often defined as the ability to analyze information objectively and make a reasoned judgment. It involves the evaluation of sources, such as data, facts, observable phenomena, and research findings. However, critical thinking goes beyond just understanding the information at hand. It requires questioning assumptions, identifying biases, and considering alternative perspectives. At its core, critical thinking is about being an active learner rather than a passive recipient of information. It's the ability to engage in reflective and independent thinking. A critical thinker doesn't just accept arguments and conclusions at face value, but seeks to understand the underlying evidence, considers the broader context, and is open to revising their views in light of new evidence. Why is critical thinking important? In a world where we are constantly confronted with complex problems and decisions, critical thinking is a vital skill. It allows us to make informed decisions, avoid manipulation, and navigate the vast amounts of information we encounter daily. Here are a few reasons why critical thinking is crucial. 1. Enhanced decision-making. Critical thinking enables you to evaluate options more thoroughly and choose the most effective course of action. Whether you're deciding on a career path, solving a workplace issue, or making a personal decision, critical thinking helps you weigh the pros and cons and make choices that align with your values and goals. 2. Better problem solving. Life is full of problems that need solutions. Critical thinking helps you approach problems systematically, considering all possible solutions and evaluating their feasibility before acting. This leads to more innovative and effective solutions. 3. Protection against manipulation. In an era of fake news, propaganda, and biased reporting, critical thinking equips you with the tools to recognize and resist manipulation. It helps you distinguish between credible sources and those that are unreliable or biased. 4. Personal growth. Critical thinking encourages intellectual curiosity and a willingness to challenge your own beliefs. This not only leads to greater personal growth, but also fosters open-mindedness and a deeper understanding of the world around you. The elements of critical thinking. Critical thinking is not a single skill, but a combination of several interconnected abilities. Let's break down some of the key components. 1. Analysis. This involves examining ideas, identifying arguments, and dissecting the structure of reasoning. Analysis helps you understand the relationship between concepts and the evidence supporting them. 2. Evaluation. Critical thinkers assess the credibility and relevance of information sources. They ask questions like, is this source reliable? Is the argument supported by evidence? Are there any biases that could influence the conclusions? 3. Inference. This is the ability to draw logical conclusions from available evidence. Critical thinkers make educated guesses and reasoned decisions based on the information at hand, always considering the possibility of new evidence. 4. Explanation. Being able to clearly articulate your reasoning is a crucial aspect of critical thinking. This involves presenting your arguments coherently, defending your positions with evidence, and addressing counterarguments. 5. Self-regulation. Critical thinkers continuously monitor their own thought processes. They are aware of their biases and actively work to minimize them. Self-regulation also involves being open to feedback and willing to change your mind when new evidence emerges. How to develop critical thinking skills. Now that we've covered what critical thinking is and why it's important, let's talk about how you can develop and strengthen these skills. Here are some practical strategies. 1. Ask questions. Curiosity is the foundation of critical thinking. Always ask questions about everything. Why is this the case? What evidence supports this? Are there alternative viewpoints? Questioning helps you dig deeper into the subject matter and uncover hidden assumptions. 2. Engage in reflective thinking. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, beliefs, and decisions. Reflective thinking allows you to consider how your experiences and biases influence your understanding of the world. It also helps you identify areas where you may need to gather more information or reconsider your position. 3. Practice active listening. When engaging in discussions or debates, practice active listening. This means fully concentrating on what the other person is saying, asking clarifying questions, and considering their perspective before forming a response. Active listening enhances your understanding and allows for more meaningful exchanges of ideas. 4. Read widely and critically. Exposure to diverse perspectives is crucial for developing critical thinking. Read books, articles, and research from a variety of sources, especially those that challenge your views. When reading, don't just passively consume information. Instead, analyze the arguments, evaluate the evidence, and consider the implications. 5. Develop a healthy skepticism. While it's important to be open-minded, critical thinking also requires a degree of skepticism. Don't accept information at face value, especially if it comes from unreliable sources. Verify facts, cross-check information, and be wary of confirmation bias, which is the tendency to favor information that confirms your pre-existing beliefs. 6. Practice problem solving. Engage in exercises that challenge your problem-solving abilities. Puzzles, brain teasers, and strategic games are excellent ways to develop logical reasoning skills. You can also tackle real-world problems by breaking them down into smaller components and systematically working through each part. 7. Engage in thoughtful discussions. Join study groups, debate clubs, or online forums where you can discuss and debate various topics. Engaging with others helps you articulate your thoughts, defend your ideas, and consider different perspectives. It also exposes you to new arguments and counterarguments, which is essential for refining your critical thinking. 8. Keep an open mind. Finally, always remain open to new ideas and perspectives. Critical thinking is not about stubbornly defending your viewpoint, but about seeking the truth. Be willing to change your mind when presented with new evidence and continue learning throughout your life. In a world filled with information, being able to think critically is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Whether you're making important life decisions, solving problems, or simply trying to make sense of the world, critical thinking will serve as your most valuable tool. So, start incorporating these strategies into your daily life. Ask more questions, challenge your assumptions, and never stop learning. Your ability to think critically will not only make you more informed, but also more resilient in the face of challenges. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What strategies do you use to enhance your critical thinking skills? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.